Welcome back, guys, to another Meta Monday. It is just after TA3 has dropped. We have a bunch of 99s in MLB The Show 24 now, and about 25-ish days left for Season 1. Which means there's not a lot of time to sit back and wait. If you want to get some of these cards and use them in ranked or whatever it might be, you're going to have to get to grinding. So today I'm looking at all the cards that dropped, and I'm telling you the 10 best that I think fit into the meta at this current moment. A lot of factors are going to include what theme teams they fit, how good they are against the other meta. Obviously, swings and quirks will all be into account as well. And I've gotten to use some of these cards, but not a whole lot of them. So if there's a card that winds up being better than I think, so be it. But until proven otherwise, these are the 10 cards that I think fit perfectly in the meta. A couple of honorable mentions before we fully get into the list. 99 Blake Trinan. This card is awesome. He should be in everybody's bullpen. Obviously, he's a 99 reliever. I really just wish he had a changeup. Obviously, the per-9s are awesome. I really just wish he had a changeup. Some Trinans have in the past. This one didn't. That's okay. He's still going to be awesome. The hot take for me is that Brad Miller is going to be an honorable mention. This card is honestly unbelievable. He plays every single position besides catcher very well. Left-handed bat, amazing BR swing. If you guys have used him in past years, you know how good his swing is. Obviously, no quirks. The fact that he has a 99 is a blessing to begin with, and he mashes right-handed hitting. Lefty boost makes him go even crazier, and he's a good enough fielder pretty much at every position. I just wouldn't put him in center. That's probably the only place I wouldn't put him. Big issue here with Brad is that it's a very lefty-dominant pitching meta right now. And if you're not good at hitting lefty-lefty, he's tough. If you are hitting good lefty-lefty, he's awesome, and he's one of the better cards in the entire game. Another honorable, Brian Roberts. I've always felt like this card's power plays lower than the stats show, actually. Personally, for me, I've never liked him power-wise. His lower stats versus lefties are tough. He is great at second base and shortstop, though, and they actually gave him shortstop. It's usually just the second base card, so that's awesome. He fills a position of need, switch hitter. Obviously, the Santana boost will make him even better. And at P3, he'll be honestly fully maxed almost versus lefties anyway. I just don't think his swing is the best, and his power doesn't play great. So he's an honorable for me. If you like him, you're going to have fun with it, because this card is, on paper, very good. Another honorable, Tarek Skubal. Great card, one of the best lefties every year to me. So he's really good. His delivery is annoying to hit against, and it's tough, like very tough to pick up. Per-9s are great. He's a little expensive, 60 to 70K. Not break the bank like some of the other cards we'll talk about later, but this card's very good. And if you really want a 99 Skubal, it's going to be great for you. The last honorable I'm going to talk about is Ryan Ludwig. There's honestly most of the cards that dropped in this are really good and could probably fit in the meta to some capacity. This card is fantastic, though. On paper, on his own, very good. Great right fielder, good speed, pretty good fielding. The hitting stats are nice, higher clutch. Like, this card does a lot of things right. However, he also gets the left-handed boost, and he gets the Ortiz boost. He gets really good. I like this card with the double boost, and he puts a righty on the left-handed theme team. So he does a lot of good things. Pretty good swing too. So if you're running themes, this is a guy you should probably have. This card is one of the best cards to have dropped this week. The only issue with him is that he's going to be on the expensive side. He's around 100 to 130K. He's the rare round in a home stretch pack. And Trevor Story has one of the best swings in the game. I always say it's very Mike Trout-esque. So if you like Trout swings, this is really good as well. The hitting stats are pretty amazing, especially versus left-handed hitters. Great defense, great speed, good stealing. And that's the real thing, right? Left-handed pitchers are definitely dominating the meta at this current moment. So if you want a guy to beat all the lefties that are really good in the game right now, Trevor Story is a fantastic option for you. It sucks that he's expensive, but he fits perfectly. He makes a lot of sense. We'll stick with another pack card, and this 99 Rich Goose Gossage is unbelievable. Better BB9 and control than we ever see out of a Goose Gossage, so this one's going to be awesome. Of course, he comes with Outlier and a bunch of other quirks as well. Goose should be the best hard-throwing righty in the bullpen as of right now, and if you have the stubs to spend for him, he's about 50-ish K. He should definitely be there. Not a card in the pack, but this 99 Honus Wagner from BR is absolutely unbelievable. 111, 116 contacts, 112 clutch, good enough power with 80 base, 99 steal, 99 speed. He can play pretty much every position besides catcher. Of course, Honus has a bunch of quirks as well, like Dead Red, which is unbelievable. And with Honus having enough power at 80s, this card is really just a plug and play. Whatever position you feel like you need right now, he will fit that. The main problem is he's not a lefty or a switch hitter, and those are the two main captains going around right now. So if you don't run any captain team, he should be there. If you are, obviously he's probably going to not make the cut. Another relief pitcher, we're going to dip back into the market real quick, but this 97 Aaron Loop, easily the best left-handed pitcher in the game, of sinker, cutter, circle change, and slurve. He throws sidearm. He's a good lefty with good control at 103 BB9. He's, again, just the best left-handed pitcher in the game, and he's cheap, only 15 to 20K. He's pretty much a staple. Everybody should have him, and if you don't, get him. Let's take a peek at this 99 Jerks in Profar. I never thought we'd get a Profar 99, and I'm pretty excited to see it. A really solid card that plays every position, again, besides catcher, much like Honus Wagner. This one's a left field primary, which I think is awesome because that's probably his best position outside of second base. I'm personally going to use him in left field. 60 speed's fine. 81 fielding is great. 77 reactions, maxed out clutch, really good contact versus right. The only issue I have is I wish this card had a little bit better contact versus left, or switched between his contact left and right, but that's just kind of a small nitpick. He's a switch hitter with a fantastic swing. He obviously gets the Carlos Santana boost, which is the most broken captain in the game right now, and you should be using him if you are running that boost. He is unbelievable, and he's free. While we're talking about one switch hitter, let's talk about another. This, to me, might be the best singular card in the entire game. 99 Jorge Posada. Maxed out contact, pretty much maxed out clutch. 90s in both power stats. 80 fielding with a good enough arm at 80. He can also play first base if you want to do that. He obviously gets the Santana boost. It doesn't help him, but he helps get everybody else up. So just him being a switch hitter with an unbelievable swing. 7 quirks. He is a World Series reward. He's really expensive right now, sitting at about 350K. He'll go down as the weeks go on. For me, personally, this will be my wild card once I get him. And going into next season, I can't imagine another card comes out that I would use instead of Jorge to start next season. He's just that good. The maxed out contact is unbelievable. And Jorge's always great, and he's never gotten a card even remotely this good. So to me, this is just the best card in the game, point blank, period. Another switch hitter. I know there's a lot of them in this drop. They really going crazy here with the Santana boost. Eduardo Escobar, unlike Jorge, this card gets amazing with the boost. He winds up getting well over 110 contact versus both sides, and he winds up maxed versus lefties. This card specifically over Profar is like what you should be going for. He doesn't play the outfield like a lot of Eduardos do. He also doesn't have quirks because, you know, he didn't have a great year last year. Pinch hitter is nice, but he should be starting. This card's unbelievable. Just at 4 parallels, he gets 110 power versus both sides. Amazing swing. Really good fielding. Pretty nice speed, honestly. You know what I'm saying? And this is one of the 5 best cards in the game, especially with that boost. It's just unbelievable. In a left-handed pitching meta, Eduardo is unbelievable, honestly. Another just fantastic card. Also, if you guys haven't figured out, there's no order in this. I'm kind of just looking at the cards and telling you who I like. 99 Jake Arrieta. It's a better pitch mix than he ever did. They got rid of his curveball. They gave him a slurve. 112 hit per 9, 125 pitching clutch with a 101 BB9. This card is honestly so good, and his delivery unbelievably tough to pick up. Now, if we take a peek at the controls, everything over 88 on control and everything over 80 or over 90 really on pitch break. The sinker could be a little bit better, but the sinker's gonna play great regardless. This card right here, 99 Arrieta, is easily the best right-handed pitcher in the game. It's not even particularly close. Another starting pitcher, completely biased. New legend CC Sabathia. They gave us an 85 of him when they first revealed him. That card was horrible. 99 CC, they gave him a cutter. 103, 107, 111 BB9. Granted, this is at P2, but you guys get the point. And look at the controls. 90 everything on the pitches. Look at the break. 83 on 1. Everything else is well higher up than that. I mean, this card is just unbelievable. The only issue I have with CC, he does get break outlier, which is a really good quirk. My biggest issue with him currently is that he has the exact same motion as Johan Santana, which isn't a bad thing. That motion's fine, just I wish it was different. It's really my only flaw. And finally, we have 99 Kerry Wood. A lot of you guys would be mad at me if I didn't put him on this list. This card is going to be really good, really on every difficulty. The only issue with Kerry every year is his BB9 control are typically low. However, this year it feels like 70 is kind of on the higher end when cards like Shohei have been in the meta for so long, despite 55 BB9 and control. So 108 and 112k per 9 are awesome. Maxed out pitching clutch is incredible. Obviously, as outlier, homebody, night player, very good stuff. His pitch mix is always amazing. His changeup control is definitely going to be questionable, but his break on everything besides that changeup is unbelievable as well. I think this Kerry Wood's going to do a lot of good things, especially because he's free, and a lot of people are going to really like him. So there you guys have it, a bunch of cards that came out and how I think they're going to fit into the meta, whether or not you should get them. If I didn't talk about a card you guys like, there are a bunch of them. Obviously, we got 30 new cards for Team Affinity and a bunch in other places. Still use the guys you like. There's a bunch of really good cards I didn't get to talk about, like Sheffield and Edgar Martinez, for example, that I think are pretty solid. And, you know, it's just when you got a list, some people got to make the cut. So if you guys like the video, make sure you like and subscribe down below. Leave a comment for who you're using out of this drop, who you're excited to use, and if you think this grind is worth it for the little bit of time we have left in Season 1. I know it's not a lot, and I'll probably get one more tiered video out before the season is over. So thank you guys again, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.